Kimmel. So I'm glad he's back on the air. I think Nexstar is going to put him back soon. I don't know about Sinclair, but they'll probably put him back. But I don't think that Jimmy Kimmel has learned anything at all. And that's because he's a zealot. And when you're a zealot, you can't grasp the logic of a situation. It wasn't Trump that wanted to take him off the air or Carr. It was the folks in the cities across the country who called up the affiliated stations and said, you got to do something when a nationwide television person accuses MAGA of being involved in a heinous assassination. You've got to do something. This is hundreds and thousands of calls from the folks. They said it's enough. Jimmy Kimmel doesn't understand that. And he's enabled by the corrupt media that don't want to tell the truth about censorship and denial of freedom of expression in this country. They don't want you to know what's really happening. And that's a total blackout of non-liberal point of view on 5 of the biggest television corporations there are. Total blackout, 100%. Where you can't come back from fanaticism. And you're there, and you got to stop. You got to clear your head. You're a comedian. Get both sides. There's plenty of material on both sides. All right? Is that illogical? And Disney doesn't care what Kimmel says. All right? They didn't care that there was almost a rebellion in the country over the MAGA Charlie Kirk comments. Disney didn't care. They're in Burbank, California, in a giant liberal bubble. They hear nothing else but their own far-left points of view reinforced. And you can't even get a show look if you're not a liberal in Hollywood. You can't even get considered. It's insane what's happening. That's the real story. Now, there's also another aspect of the story, and I gave some advice to President Trump generally. I didn't tell him face-to-face because I haven't spoken to him since 9/11. Don't get involved, Mr. President. You got to deal with Putin and China and getting grocery prices down, and you got to deal with all kinds of things.
Listen.
The budget. No, but there's a reason why I'm saying don't get involved. It doesn't do you or the country any good. It doesn't.